Hey Jeff,
Hey,
we are in our 7-part series on helping sellers. So I'm wondering what your step 5 paying for it means, because sellers are making money.
yes, they are. Be happy to tell you all about it. So, part of the game plan here is how am I going to pay for all this big project, whether it's your renovations or buying the new house, and then who am I going to call to finance it? If you need finance, if you're cash, great, call me fast. But if not, if you need financing, let's talk about that and figure out how to put all that together. So, and that is a pain point for a lot of people, not knowing how to deal with that and just the fear of that. So as we strategize, we'll talk about how will I pay for any upgrades or updates that I need to do. Do I need to maybe get a HELOC, which is home equity line of credit, pull money out of the equity of my house to pay for some of this? Do I have cash to take care of it? How much can I expect to need for the purchase of my next house, and how much am I going to net from the sale of this house? So we can figure all that out, run a net sheet for you and show you the most likely sales price. And then the very next important step is to get started talking to a really good lender that can help you put all this stuff together. Your lender is going to be able to analyze your entire financial situation. He's going to look at his credit scores, your income, your debt to income ratio, and tell you how much you're going to be able to afford. So guess what, Susan?
What?
We've got really good lenders that can help us with that, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Absolutely. So if this is of interest to you, give us a call and stay tuned for the next part.
Cool. So lenders, Jeff,
Yeah.
we got lots of them and lots of different things. A lot of sellers do get stuck because they say, I could probably sell my house. I hear this a lot. I could probably sell my house, but where am I going? And how am I getting there? And I don't even know if I can afford to move.
Yeah.
So this is kind of what this step is all about.
Well, I think it's so important to match you up to a good quality lender, because a lot of times folks just want to say, well, I'll just drive up to my local bank where I deposit my check and do all the banking and stuff, and I'll just walk in the front door and talk to that person. And God help you if you decide to do that, because that's probably a lot of stress. Or the other option is they'll just jump online and start Googling things and go to different mortgage companies that are online, and they're in California. Bad idea. We have something that Susan and I like to call chokeability, which means I want you to use a good, reputable lender that's local, so that if we have a problem with them, they have a high chokeability factor, which means I can put my hands around their neck and choke them if they mess up. So I can't do that if they're based out of California. So definitely use a good local lender and talk to us, because we're going to be able to guide you to somebody that is good and is reputable, that is going to lower your anxiety and stress and not put you in a situation of panic the day before closing. So that's so important to make sure you allow us to guide you to the right lender.
Yes, because a lot of times when you sell, you have to get your money and buy all on the same day.
Yeah.
And it's like a domino effect, and a lot of lenders that are not well versed in this cannot do that.
That's right.
We can only do so much because we're not lenders, so we have to send you to the lenders that can help you make this domino effect less painful.
Right. I would absolutely consider that a giant value added part of our team. Is we've got lenders, we've been using some of the same people for 10, 15 years, who are really good at what they do. They're so seasoned and know how to get it done with the least amount of hassle. They know the best programs to connect you with, and that's just an awesome thing. So give us a call.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yep.